We've added some new options for validation for text and number columns. I'm going to show validation on text first and then do the number columns. So in this table, we're working on page content and we have title for different sections, but we also want to have a description there. So I'm going to add a text column called description, format, plain, and I will select validation here. And we don't want the description to be too long, so we'll select a character length here. Let's say 300 characters. I'll hit save, and then I'll just paste in one of the descriptions that we have. So restrict form answers. Let's see. And I'll paste this in here. And we can see that the validation error is here. I can't save this because it's too many words or too many characters. But if I make a few edits, let's just cut this last sentence down, and now we can save that. So that is one of the validation options. You can set it to a minimum character length, maximum character length. And we've also added some formatting options so that you can check if it's an email or a URL. But I'll hit cancel on this. And next up, we have some number validation options. So in this case, we have this work tracker to submit hours worked. I'm going to create some columns for each day of the week, and I'm going to add a number column. And then for validation, or for formatting first, I'll select integer. And for validation, we want to set a maximum value. Let's say 12 hours. And in case we are tracking overtime, we'll hit save, and then let's make duplicates for the rest of the week. We'll speed this up a bit. I'm just duplicating the columns and renaming them. Friday, and then I'm going to create a form here and say hour log. I'll collect sign-in info, and then the submission date is done by default. So I'll just hide this and hit save on this. And then I can open this form up. And then for this, I'll start adding hours. And if I put 18, we see that at most it must be 12. So we'll put 8, 8, 8, 4 for a half day, and then try again. 13, that's not right. And I'll hit 8 here and hit submit. This was submitted, and I can go back to this table and we can delete this initial one. And this is that new submission where we have 88848 and then a log of who submitted their hours. In this case, it was me. And if you manually add a row here, then put something that's over the limit, it will not let you save this unless you put a valid number in. And that's a look at text and number validation.